The first big challenge when generally addressing the apparel and textile sector is determining exactly what we are talking about. Secondly, one must also be attentive to the fact that each one of the sectors has specific particularities, starting from product definition. Thirdly, each sector may have different processes, mixed in different ways, and with different characteristics, according to the business model. Last but not least, the majority of the companies are vertical. They have more than one process. Perini developed a solution which ensures all your needs. Robust, industry-specific functionalities and tight integration with other Microsoft products. Perini 365 ERP for Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations is a comprehensive business management solution that provides a high degree of scalability and readily adapts to your company needs. Let's take a look to some of the features. Item code management. Different types of articles demand different information on the item code. In this example, we've built the printed fabric code using the article, version, and finishing code. Technical data tabs accommodate configurable business data categories. Fields can be looked up in standard or user-defined tables. Size chart is absolutely mandatory, identifying sizes, base sizes, drops, and distribution curves. Colors are easily managed within the system and can be selected from a predefined color catalog. Porini ERP will automatically create all the size and color variants. Different types of products, different codes, and different business-related data. BOM template. Perini ERP provides an intelligent way to create the product's BOM, applying the business concepts in a flexible, user-friendly components template. Look at the Wildcard Plus. This means that this template is valid for all product variants. In the BOM template for this jacket, the size label is blank for all variants. Let's change the buttons quantity to 6 on the triple extra large size for this jacket. In the case of a plastic bag, the product code changes with the measurements. Therefore, different sizes mean different component codes. The beauty is that all the changes can be automatically inherited by all the product variations. Of course, if you need a specific BOM for a particular variant, you can have it. Dynamics 365 will always look up from the lower to the upper level. A mass component change function allows us to automatically change the component codes throughout the selected products. The root template utilizes the same concept of the BOM, where the Wildcard Plus means the same root for all variants of the product. Dynamic formulas can be linked to the root operations to calculate running time depending on the product and on the machine's characteristics. Collection management. You can define the level of detail according to your company requirements. Define the milestones that you want to control and the items that you want to include in your collection. Need to replace an item? You can do it while keeping track of the reason. Use the copy collection function. You decide what you want to copy based on your needs: header, periods, items, or all. You can release collections to other companies. Just choose the source and select one or more target companies. Sales management. The sales management process presents several specific features. Different types of sales orders demanding different information related to the business. Inserting or changing orders can be particularly time-consuming. It is possible to copy from one or more sales orders completely or partially. Another key feature available is to do mass maintenance. Select your filters. Select your new data. You can always run the updates in preview mode, making sure that the results are what you expected. It's possible to create sales order lines by scanning the GTIN barcode. Within the trade agreements management, it's possible to define prices by style or color, or even another part of the code. Using the Wildcard Plus, prices can be assigned by season and can be different by color and/or size. The blanket sales order is for customers that want to make agreements or place orders in advance, committing to purchase large quantities of products on predetermined delivery dates and prices. While not yet having the full information about the goods destination and details of the product, such as the color or sizes, the blanket orders search engine will automatically link the released orders that the customer will send upon it. Direct delivery blanket orders will generate blanket purchase orders, whether they will be intercompany or not. In the case of garments, the size grid is available with various information by size, which are fully configurable by setup. The size grid curve facilitates the introduction of quantities in an order with different sizes. It is possible to use drops or a second dimension, as in the case of bras, where it can have multiple cups combined with all the multiple sizes. Benefit from our sales cockpit, such as the sales orders overview, always synchronize with other functionalities such as the reservation proposal and the warehouse and transportation management modules. Or the garment on-hand summary, where we get the full picture from forecast to sales, purchase, and production. Production and subcontracting. The concept of master production order has the purpose to manage different products under the same production order. Specific business requirements are available. In case of garments, the size grid is present, and the reservation of the components through the mass reservation avoids doing reserves size by size. You can do it at once. In case of fabrics, rolls can be managed and be virtually created, linked to the master production order. Rolls become real when cut on the loom or received in the warehouse. In case we need to split rolls during the process, the reference to the original one is kept, assuring full traceability. Production follow-up can be done by roll, keeping track of all the variations during the process. The rolls management is important for fabrics, knitting, and finishing companies, and it's also applicable to warping. For garments producers, having fabric or knitted rolls as the main component, being able to register all technical details such as reel width, shrinkage, and shades, while receiving the purchases from their vendor is also very important. The subcontracting module can affect some or all the operations in the production. The purchase order for the service is handled in the system. The semi-finished product is controlled, and all the documents related to the delivery of raw materials to the suppliers are connected and under control. Use the multiple transfer proposal creation to optimize your transfers by grouping multiple transfer requirements in a single transfer order at a glance.
Regarding production costing, bear in mind that it is possible to perform a detailed comparison between estimated and realized costs. If you need to manage production in a multi-company production environment, don't worry, because you can handle it with our Enterprise Production Overview. Recipes. If your company manages dyeing, finishing, or printing processes, you must handle the recipes in the system. Perini integrated in the ERP a group of advanced formulas which are able to use all the business-related technical data that we have available, both for products and resources such as weights, widths, chemicals absorption percentage, frames or cylinders measures, and coverage percentages. Having the recipes in the bill of materials, Dynamics 365 will be able to compile all these, making sure that you will get detailed and accurate information about the consumptions and costs of all your recipes components. Inventory management. In the apparel and textile sector, warehouse dimensions are very important, as they have all the required information related to the stored product, which also facilitates traceability. Depending on the type of product that we are managing, being it a lot, bath, quality, packing type, contract, or fiber origin, it needs to be controlled, and the available quantity must be seen at all levels. Sometimes we need to know the available quantity for a yarn by lot, quality, and cone type, while others might need to check for fabrics, the total number of rolls and quantity available by quality or shade. Additional information such as the real width of a fabric can also be very important. With all this information and having all the transactions related to the product stored in the system, we can always assure its full traceability. And in case one of our customers claims about the problem he found on the dyed fabrics he purchased to manufacture his own garments, directly from the sales order, we can open the traceability cockpit, check quality orders tests and results, find not yet shipped sales orders, avoiding future possible claims, check if there are any pending production orders as they were planned to use the same gauge fabric as component. From the same cockpit, we will be able to identify the purchase order and the vendor, link to the supply of the gauge fabric. Analytics for Perini 365 ERP. From our Power BI cockpit, we can select different dashboards related to our business. Let's take a look at an example of Fashion and Textile analytics for Perini ERP. Inside Company Overview, we present some key indicators related to our business. But we can also go into the detail of different areas like product development, sales, planning, or supply chain. Check the approved products on past winter collection or do a specific analysis on the results of one specific designer, Kendra. We can check the approved percentage but also the revenue or margin in the products designed by Kendra. Analyze sales progress using combinations of different metrics and dimensions and check, for example, that we grew from Q1 to Q2, but sales decreased in some divisions. Take a look at the planning status of each order with a detailed scheduling situation, or to the delivery efficiency analysis in e-commerce division, globally or by region.